What's up guys, Gary here. There is a lot of controversy with the upcoming Supra, more criticism than acceptance from Supra enthusiasts like these, and I'm sure there's more. Toyota's Facebook page even responded to the critics stating, Toyota knows that sometimes you have to feel it instead of just listening to the opinion of others. You have a right to be upset though, because Toyota has failed in the past, and more recent stories like the second generation NSX's failure doesn't help its case. Well, what if I told you that the Supra is destined to succeed? Here's why. Forget that it's a collaboration with BMW or it's pulling from the BMW parts bin and there are patent laws. We know that a majority is still BMW. I'm going to start off with the current sports car market, and it is saturated with too many and sales are low. The collaboration with BMW is one way to save on costs and be able to get something like the Supra out to the public, not to mention being able to use performance parts and technology from BMW. Toyota already does well with their current lineup and doesn't need the Supra for them to succeed. Aren't you glad now that this option is even happening? Collaborations nowadays seem to be working. Take a look at Mazda and Fiat, and Toyota and Subaru with the GT86 and BRZ. And this leads to Toyota failing in the past with two of its iconic entry-level sports cars, the Celica and MR2. Well, they've learned this time around, which is why these two may be resurrected again, but most likely also in collaboration. Special cars like these are not going to carry the company. They're there to bring excitement to the brand and promote other models in the lineup. When you have involvement from Toyota's president, chief engineer, and Gazoo Racing with the Supra, they are ensuring that the car performs and succeeds. If that wasn't the case, it wouldn't have gotten the attention and marketing it's received. The body style is similar to the FT1 concept, but it's just more subtle. No concept ever comes out exactly the way it is because they are larger than production and greatly exaggerated to draw crowds. Yes, the Supra is no longer a grand tourer. It's a sports car. Yes, it's a sports car now. It's also a two-seater, and that's fine because it was useless for adults in the previous Supra anyways. Also consider that it happened to its former competitor, the Nissan 370Z, which has done well even though it's aging. The interior now has become sportier and refined, which Toyota isn't really known for. The chassis is now stiffer than the LFA without exotic materials. The GT86 was a fun car to drive with great handling. This Supra will be a refined version of it with more power and better braking, which were some of the complaints of the GT86. So if you're a fan of the GT86, you're going to love this Supra. This generation Supra will be a better handling car compared to the fourth generation. Now, one of the biggest complaints is the BMW B58 engine, or maybe the automatic transmission, but most every sports car is automatic now, so I'll just focus on the engine. If you think about it, it's a modern aluminum turbocharged inline six, which is lighter and helps with weight distribution. Toyota's examined it and it seems like they have done some revisions to it also. I know how great the potential is of the 2JZ, but if you're still lusting after it, then you might have to consider that you're really in love with an engine and not the car. Power output is close to the last generation, but it's broader and should give better response compared to the fourth generation. I'd say it would also be more enjoyable. It's really about having a balanced car and control at this point instead of being overpowering. Who knows, they may offer a special version using the S62 engine, which will be used in the upcoming M versions from BMW that should provide more power. With the specs being so close to the fourth generation Supra, you would think that it's not any better, but I would bet that the Mark V Supra would beat the Mark IV on a track. It wasn't designed to pursue the GTR, 911 Turbo, NSX, or any car of this class because those are very low volume. The Supra is priced reasonably for its performance and competition, so it's more accessible to consumers. The Porsche Cayman, being the benchmark, tells us that it's more of a driver's car. Horsepower seems to overshadow everything nowadays. The greater the number, the better, but then we might end up missing something, and that's enjoying the drive. Let's also hope that a manual transmission joins it soon. That's it for now, and if you're looking for more Supra content, check out the channel RevMatch TV. I'd like to hear your thoughts, so let me know if you think the Supra will fail or succeed in the comments section below. I'll see you in the next video.